Hey everyone, how you doing today? It's me, David, coming to you from my whiskey den here in Central Ohio. We're going to do something a little different today. um, this is a bottle of Georgia Moon brand corn whiskey, less than 30 days old, 100 proof. But this is produced by, it says, the Johnson Distilling Company in Albany, Georgia, but then it was produced in Owensboro, Kentucky. And got this at an estate sale a few years ago. I mean, it's probably from the 80s, maybe. It's got a UPC code on the back, but it's got a tax stamp strip, which usually has a date, but I'm not seeing a date on it. And I've had it sitting on the shelf for a while. Maybe the bottle on the bottom usually has a year code, and this one says 84. So I'm going to go with, it was produced in 1984. So, oh my gosh, almost 40 years ago. So this has been sitting around in a sealed bottle for just about 40 years. I should come back next year, but we're kind of late in the year of 2023. And oh man, we're going to try it out. And we're going to do something else with it too. So we're going to try it. And we're going to do a couple of things with this corn whiskey. So corn whiskey, I'm going to assume this is 100% corn whiskey with nothing else in it. Some time ago I did a video where I sampled some Buffalo Trace White Dog, which is a blend of corn, rye, and malted barley. It looked clear like this, just like water. Ugh. And I think they still make this. I researched it a couple of years ago. It looks like it's something that's still made. But let's see what we get out of it. I mean, it smells sweet and corny. So, like me, sweet and corny. It actually has it smells like corn syrup in a way. And popcorn. It's an interesting smell. Okay, let's see what we got. It's actually kind of mellow. I thought it would be a bit hotter than that. Oh. 100 proof. So what we're going to do, I have a feeling, I hope you have, I had a feeling that you know this is coming. I got my mason jar with, I've got part of an oak spiral I got from the Defiant Whiskey Distillery in North Carolina a few years ago. So it's what they use to age it's basically a stave. They use a bunch of those to age their single malt whiskey. And I have about a handful or two of these McLean's authentic bourbon barrel chips. And what we're going to do, put it in a mason jar, and what we're going to do is pour it in. And these bourbon barrel chips still have a lot of the char on them. Oh man. So I got some left in the bottle. I thought that was like alright. So that's nice. We'll have a little bit left over, huh? And we'll put the lid on it. There we go. And we will come back and we'll see what happens. I'll keep an eye on this over the next few days, but we will continue the video at that point. So for me, it might be a week. For you, it'll be a few seconds, and we'll see what we get. And the nice thing is I got some left in here so I can compare it. So here we go through the magic of video. Okay, so now it's actually 2 days later, and I drained out what was in here into this clean mason jar, and got a little moisture here on the bar. So I have not tried this. Let's see how it's going to be compared to what was left here in the Georgia Moon Corn Whiskey bottle. And as you can see, it went from being clear to now brown. I'm kind of simulating I simulated the aging process. So let's see what we got. First, the unaged or unsoaked or oaked or whatever you want to call it. Okay. Okay. I haven't had anything to drink today, so that is the... All right. I guess that could be the acclamation. Okay. Harsh, corny. Actually, kind of reminds me of wet grass a little bit, and those sugar pops, sugar corn pops, whatever they call them these days, yellow puffed corn cereal. That, yeah, that's what it reminds me of. Now let's see what happens, or what I think of this now that it has sat in the wood chips, the oak. It smells caramelly. So let's see what we get. A lot smoother. More mellow. It has a very bourbon-y taste to it. It's pretty interesting. Pretty neat. I'm getting that oakiness, that corn sweetness. So it helps me to appreciate the importance of the corn in that mash bill with bourbon, because it gives it... I could just drink that instead of bourbon, pretty much. Has a really... the only thing I can say, it's a bourbon-y taste, but still a little one-dimensional. But that's how I'm going to leave this video. Let's try a little more. Just, yeah, it's got that caramel, Cracker Jacky type of deal. It's amazing what the wood does to that. Gives it a, for lack of better wordage, accurately, I can say it gives it, so it tastes ethanol-y, but aged, woody, oaky, a little smokiness. It's quite the transformation, going from this clear corn whiskey to now something that has a little bit more of a, I don't know, like whiskey taste, for lack of a better word. So something that I am going to do, I think in the next video, I want to see, now that I have this, check out the individual components of bourbon individually and then blend them. So corn whiskey, rye whiskey, and malted barley whiskey, single malt whiskey. And that should be a fun and exciting little experiment. So until next time, it is me, David, coming to you from my whiskey den here in Central Ohio. I hope your next pour is your best pour. We'll catch you soon, and thank you so much for watching. Hey everyone, if you like what you see, please like and subscribe so you can be notified of future videos as they drop. Thanks for watching.